We're walking in the air. We're floating in the moonlit sky. The people far below are sleeping as we fly.
Hello!
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas indeed!
Yeah. Welcome to our Christmas message.
Yes.
Like the Queen does.
Well, we thought we'd get it in there before the Queen, give her a few hints and tips of what to talk
Yes.
about.
Yeah.
You know, she always struggles this time of year to think of anything to
Terrible time,
say.
isn't it? She's there, you see her in the corner of the Weatherspoons with her pad and paper.
Yeah.
Oh, what's been going on? She's out of touch.
She is out of touch.
Old lady, isn't she?
Yes.
It's not her fault.
No.
I don't blame her. Yeah.
Well, she sometimes gets other people to write little bits for her. We've written bits in the past, haven't we? Like
Well-
we came up with the Horribilius Aeneas bit, didn't we? You know?
Yeah, that was one of yours, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
she misinterpreted it entirely.
Totally,
You know,
yeah.
I mean, speaking of writing for others, actually, people have asked, where have you been, Bob and
Where
Jim?
have you been?
Where have you been in the latter half of 2014? We've not heard so much about you, and
No.
usually you're so prominent on the comedy scene.
right, that's
Well,
right.
we've been writing for others.
Yes.
In part, we, for example, we wrote a song, a comedy song,
Yeah.
lovely little number for. Don't know if you remember the 80s DJ,
Fantastic DJ was.
Yeah, Mike Reed.
Mike Reed.
Yes,
Yeah.
Mike Reed. We did a calypso number for him,
Yeah.
which was very funny. I hope he used it.
Oh yeah. Well, I suggested he do an accent, didn't
Yes,
I? Make it a bit
Yeah,
more.
I hope he took that advice because that
interesting,
would have. I didn't hear what came
Not
back,
heard
but-
anything about that.
But, you know, hopefully that worked out for him. Yeah.
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 So we just want to make it clear because we have had a lot of letters and
Yeah.
telephone calls about
Yes.
our Christmas show, which we've decided not to do this year.
4 years we've done it, and it's been terribly popular.
Oh,
but
yes.
You can't keep flogging you know, as it were.
Yeah.
And yeah.
So this year we've decided not to do it
No.
and do a Christmas message instead. But that doesn't mean that Christmas has been cancelled,
Oh, no.
as a lot of you feared.
Yeah.
It is still there, still
Still going
very
on.
much happening around
There's
us.
still people to celebrate the season and that kind of thing.
You don't have to convert to any other sort of religion, do you, to have a celebration. Stay with it.
Don't need to do that.
Yeah.
No, that's for sure. I mean, like Bob Geldof rang you, didn't he, a few months back, and
He
he
did.
said, do you think there's mileage in me churning out the old Band-Aid song once again?
Yeah.
Done it a couple of times. People always seem to like it, and
Yeah.
you said to him, didn't you? You said, why not?
Yeah, we've done our Christmas show 4 years running, Bob.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
And he did.
Yeah.
And that's when we realised you can have too much of a good thing.
A bit too much,
Can't
really.
you? So no more of that.
Yeah, no.
Same old thing. Well, the news.
Oh, what a year it's
24
been.
Yeah, the trouble is, it's all just jihadists and paedophiles, isn't it?
What can you say new about that?
Our opinions are well documented
It's very well documented.
on those topics.
Yeah, it's been all over, isn't it?
Yeah. Midnight Mass.
Oh, we're going this year.
We are.
Do you know why?
Do you know what? Because we haven't been for a few years, have we?
No.
Something of a protest vote on our part.
It
But
hasn't.
finally, women bishops.
Women bishops.
Last.
Women bishops.
Yeah, we've been campaigning that for a long time. 'Cause
Yeah.
we find the catering so much better.
Much better. So we're definitely going to midnight mass.
Lovely mince pies.
Yeah,
they've
sausage
got,
rolls and
ooh,
all sorts. Sage and
Yes.
onion stuffing balls.
They're much better than
Much
all
better,
that, aren't they?
yeah.
And they can read out the Bible just as well as any man.
Just as well. Just
Just as well. So,
Yeah.
you know, why not?
Yeah.
You know, and it's been a good year for women's rights.
Women's
hasn't
rights,
they?
yes.
They landed a comet,
On
No, they landed-
They landed something on a comet.
a fella or something,
Yeah.
landed on a comet, which was sadly overshadowed because the bloke what done it, he wore a sexist shirt.
Terrible sexist shirt. All these images of sexism.
Sexism, you know, and sexism all over it.
Loads of it.
Which is
Yeah.
a great shame.
Yeah.
I mean, we've all made that mistake.
We fell foul ourselves a few years back, didn't we? I was wearing those terribly sexist trousers.
You did, didn't you?
Yeah, I didn't realise.
They were sexist.
I removed them as soon as the woman pointed it out. She said, "Your trousers, I find them offensive." I said, "I'm very sorry. I'll
Took
take
them off?
Take them off."
And that cleared the air,
Yeah.
didn't it?
Oh, it did.
In a sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. But speaking of which, you did have a bit of trouble, didn't you? Your privacy was compromised.
I've been I've had a terrible year for it. I've been very upset with the leakage that has happened all over the internet.
Well, you're just one of so many celebrities.
I know.
It's happened to, but they're out there now, aren't they, those photographs?
Yes.
They're out there and there's no getting them back.
Well, it was a very warm summer's day, and I was trying to get the printer to work, as you well know, Jim. And the printer sits behind me, and I was trying to make it. And apparently, I was taking picture after picture of my naked bottom.
Yeah.
And with all this technology, it's all linked and synced up with everything else, and it ended up on our clouds.
You can't right click.
No,
you can't right click.
Every time I right click, I get a picture of my own bottom pop up.
Yeah, and
terrible.
And you're not allowed in the library anymore.
I'm not allowed to go in. No.
Yeah,
not.
so that's been well. Of course, you've got experience, though, haven't you, of showing you all your parts.
Ah, yes. When I used to do the life modelling,
you used to be a life model.
Yes. And, well, I did all of them. I did Genghis Khan.
He poses.
Very popular.
Ferocious he was.
You know,
just
with a furry hat on.
Yeah.
And they'd paint this beautiful pictures of me, wouldn't they?
Yeah. No,
Elvis Presley, I did.
You did an Elvis. Yeah. With the quiff.
Yes. Yeah.
2 quiffs.
2 quiffs I had.
Quiffs,
yeah. 2 quiff Elvis they used to call me.
Yeah. So that was something quite nice. Well,
all of the Beatles.
Yes, including Yoko.
Yeah.
It's been a sad year for comedy in many ways. Some of the great comedians have passed.
Yes.
Great shame. Others than the old fellas have reunited and played the O2 Arena.
To great big crowds of people turning up to see their old material.
Yeah, so who knows what awaits us in 2015, because we haven't played the O2 Arena yet or died.
No.
So,
Fingers crossed, isn't
Fingers
it?
crossed.
Yes.
Fingers crossed.
Looking forward to it.
Well, do have a lovely Christmas.
Yeah.
However you choose to do it.
Yes.
Traditional or modern.
Yes. Oh, come, let us adore him or her. Oh, come, let us adore him or her. Oh, come, let us adore him or her.
Christ or Muhammad
or Jehovah,
Krishna
or Buddha,
or a woman.